Hi, I'm Todd Anderson, Vice President in otto-bock Healthcare's Professional and Clinical Services Department. We offer clinical and technical support as well as ongoing education. I'm here to talk to you about the Cleg and Compact microprocessor-controlled knees. When you use the cruise control in a car, you know that the great thing about it is that you don't have to think about your speed. The cruise control sets it for you and lets you focus on other aspects of driving. In reality, there's a feedback loop in which a microprocessor receives sensor information about whether the car is speeding up or slowing down, then sends a signal to adjust the gas flow and the transmission accordingly, always keeping the car right where you want it. Our microprocessor-controlled knees function a lot like that too, except that when the software in the microprocessor receives the sensor information, it knows exactly where the knee is in the walking or gait cycle. It knows this because we've based our software on the walking techniques of thousands of people, so that it can anticipate what the leg needs to do in the next moment, allowing it to be proactive instead of reactive, a lot like the muscles in a sound limb. For example, at the end of swing phase, just before the heel strikes the ground, the quadriceps and hamstrings of the sound leg simultaneously contract and prepare for loading that will occur at heel strike. This prevents the knee from collapsing and allows it to act as a shock absorber while also creating a smooth, efficient gait. If you were to stumble at this point, your leg would resist flexing and help you to recover. The Cleg offers its own security by using a built-in microprocessor that reads information from gait sensors and with the help of specialized software controls a hydraulic system that creates resistance to flexion for the Cleg. Here's how it works in detail. Two sensors, one near the ankle and one at the knee joint, take continuous readings of the user's gait and environment. These readings are sampled 50 times a second by the microprocessor, which analyzes the data with unique software based on the walking patterns of thousands of individuals. This software enables the Cleg to anticipate the demands about to be placed on the system and adjust resistance to the hydraulic system accordingly. This allows the Cleg to be proactive rather than reactive. The hydraulic system includes two channels, one for setting flexion resistance and one for setting extension resistance. Based on information from the sensors, the microprocessor controls servo motors that open and close valves in the hydraulic channels, increasing or reducing resistance in the knee. These channels can be engaged alone or simultaneously, similar to the large muscles of the leg, to create the appropriate resistance no matter where the user is in the gait cycle. Because each Cleg user is unique, the practitioner will use otto-bock software designed specifically for the Cleg to set special resistance parameters. Our bionic link system takes advantage of Bluetooth technology so you can adjust the Cleg performance without the hassle of cables. This enables you to fine-tune the knee to the user's unique needs. These parameters allow the Cleg to know where the user will be in the next moment and enable it to function proactively. For example, based on sensor information, the microprocessor not only knows when it is about to make heel contact, but it also calculates the resistance parameters that will be needed for stance phase security, and instantaneously adjusts the flexion valve to adjust resistance, conforming to the user's gait pattern and environment to offer incredible stability. And at the end of stance phase, the microprocessor recognizes forefoot pressure in conjunction with a straight knee and opens the flexion valve to prepare for swing phase. The Cleg is so smart about the gait cycle that it even allows for stance flexion, a natural flexing of the knee that normally occurs after heel contact in a sound leg. This function acts like a shock absorber and provides the Cleg user with a more natural gait while simultaneously helping them expend less energy. The Cleg was also designed with a built-in safety feature that differentiates it from other microprocessor-controlled knees. Other microprocessor-controlled knees are always in swing phase. That is, their default state is to swing freely, and they need to have certain criteria met in order to increase flexion resistance for stance. The Cleg, on the other hand, always defaults to provide safe flexion resistance. In fact, the Cleg will only swing freely if two criteria are met. The knee must be fully extended and there must be at least 70% of the user's weight on the forefoot. If these criteria are not met, the Cleg continues to offer its normal high resistance. For the user, this means that if they start to trip or stumble, the knee will default to its most stable setting, continuing to offer resistance just as it does during normal walking, providing the user the security to help avoid stumbles and falls. This safety feature also allows users to walk down stairs and slopes step over step with absolute security. Finally, because users participate in activities that might require different resistance settings, we've created a second mode that can be programmed by Cleg practitioners. Second mode can be used to create a free swinging leg for bicycle riding, for instance, or higher resistance for standing, like a surgeon might require during long procedures. To switch between modes, the user can either use the handheld remote control or bounce on the toe 3 times. In addition, the remote control gives patients the options to make modest adjustments to swing phase dynamics. This allows patients added flexibility in swing phase without affecting the knee stability. The Cleg also provides a standing mode that is totally unique from any other microprocessor knee. This mode sets the knee at any flexion angle between 7 and 70 degrees to allow the user to shift weight to the prosthesis and relax their sound limb. To engage the standing mode, the user selects this option on the remote control, flexes the knee, and then straightens it slightly to the desired flexion angle. What this all means for the user is that they have the most secure and efficient knee in the world. Both the Cleg and the compact microprocessor-controlled knees are designed to deliver the best stability and durability. Both knees are appropriate for transfemoral amputees, including those with bilateral limb deficiencies or hip disarticulation amputations, and are indicated for those persons who are involved in activities that require a high level of stance stability, for those who walk or have potential to walk on uneven terrain, and for those who frequently descend stairs and slopes. The Cleg is specifically intended for those users who can utilize second mode for varied activities, for those with higher activity levels who can take advantage of the microprocessor-controlled swing phase features, for those who could improve their gait when using extension damping, and for those who would benefit from the standing mode. The compact, on the other hand, is more suited for those who need the best in stance phase stability, but who, because of their activity level, would not benefit from highly variable swing phase adjustments, and who do not frequently engage in activities for which they require the second mode. Because the Cleg and the compact are so technologically advanced, practitioners who fit them must attend a rigorous training course where they work with their own patients under the supervision of our experienced educators. To protect this valuable investment, users have the option of getting the Cleg Protector, which covers and protects the joint and tube adapters. The protector includes an anti-slip feature that makes the system more stable when the user kneels and is easy for the user to don and doff. And with the Cleg's 3-year warranty, which can be extended to 5 years, free service checkups, and our dedicated professional services staff, prosthetists will receive the support they need for fitting the Cleg, while patients can be sure that the Cleg will provide its famous security no matter where life takes them. Otto-bock microprocessor-controlled knees, providing users with quality for life.